Now I'm going to show you how to use EBSCOhost. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and log in. And then we go back to the Trusty Resources tab. So then what you want to do is you want to go down to Library Databases this time. And Library Databases, of course, has a number of different options that you can use. This one, Facts on File, Issues and Controversies, that's a really good one, specifically if you're in criminal justice. But what I would like you to use for this first paper is EBSCOhost. So when you click on EBSCOhost, you get to this screen. I want you to click on EBSCOhost Web. So then you get here where you can select all of the different types of databases you want to include in your search. So starting from the top, you always want to do Academic Search Complete, Master File Premier, and then you want to go down and look at different databases that are specific to your subject. So of course you want to have any that pertain to nursing or allied health if you're in nursing or allied health. If you are human services, SOS Index or any of the psychology databases are good. For me, I'm education, so I'm going to select Education Research Complete and ERIC. Business, of course, if you're in business, so on and so forth. I don't particularly like Newspaper Source Plus, but of course it's all up to you. So I'm going to go down to the bottom because I have all the ones that I want, and I'm going to click Continue. So now that brings me to this page. So any of you who are familiar with online shopping will know how filters work. So first what I want to do is I want to go up here to the top and I want to type in my subject, my topic, what I'm going to be writing about. So I'm going to write about peer tutoring. And see, it actually suggests that. So there it is. Now if I want to refine this even more, I can use a Boolean phrase and put quotation marks around it. Then I can say and add another filter, and then I can say not, I don't know, multi-subject. So then it's going to bring up everything that is peer tutoring and writing center, and it's not going to bring anything that is multi-subject. So that's the first way that you can filter. The next couple of ways that you can filter are simply by ticking the boxes that they give you. So I'm not going to let it search within the full text of the articles because I think that's going to bring me up a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily want to look at. But I am going to apply related words because I'm not sure if multi-subject is something that they necessarily know about. So I'm going to go to full text. You always want to click full text because otherwise you'll find this beautiful abstract describing this article that's perfect for your paper and you won't be able to access it. So now I'm going to click on scholarly peer-reviewed journals because we want everything to be as credible as possible. So I'm going to hit references available. I'm going to come down here to publication date. Now I don't really care about the month. What I care about is the year. So I want only things that have been published in the last 10 years because anything outside that time period has in fact already lost its credibility. It's no longer pertinent. If it's more than a decade old, then it's probably not information you want to use. Now, because I don't speak Afrikaans, sadly, I'm going to come down and select English. Now here's the one where you all will be very happy. You can actually select the number of pages that you want to bring up. So I'm going to say I don't want anything longer than 15 pages. So if it's 15 pages, then it's not going to make it. But if it's 14, it'll be fine. Now you have to do these special limiters for each one of the databases that you chose. And not all of them are going to have this option, but it's always good to fill it out if it does have the option. Alright? So there we go, we've got all our filters done. Now I'm going to click search. So this is great. I got 16 results. Now if you want more results, then of course you can come up here and you can change your search terms. So for instance, this all looks really good. Actually know this lady, she's very nice, very knowledgeable. Andrea Lunsford, that's a good name. And I'm going to look, all right, 14 pages, 4 pages, 14 pages. This all looks good. So this is all stuff that I want to keep. So let me click on this one. So if you look at this one, I can email this to myself or I can save it to my desktop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email it to myself. So email to my DTCC email. So then I'm going to send it. So now it's told me that it has sent it to me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the full text by clicking PDF full text. So here's the article. So now what I can do is I can go down and I can read this article, which of course will take lots of time. And I can actually annotate it, I can highlight it right here and sort of make notes to myself, which I'll leave that to your own discretion, whether you want to print it off and take notes or if you want to take notes on your computer. The last thing that I want to show you is if you go over here and click Cite, that right there is your APA citation. So when you go to do your references page for your APA format paper, you kind of can use this format directly. Now here's the trick. There's a couple of things wrong with this. First thing that I notice is that here where it has all the capitals, you only want the first letter capitalized. Here everything looks good. This is italicized. That looks right. Now here what I'm going to have to do at the end is I'm going to have to say retrieve from EBSCOhost, and if I'm really good, I'll put the permalink in there. So this is the permalink. This is the link that will always take you to this article, hopefully no matter what. So that is EBSCOhost. If you have any questions, I hope you will let me know. Be more than happy to answer them for you. And thanks for listening to my video.